Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. Finally here. Solo moto camp on the DR650. Let me tell you, I got her loaded up today. So I just topped off the tank and I am heading east from St. George, Utah. In case you're wondering where I'm at, going up into the high country, seeing where I land. I don't really have a particular plan. I'm just gonna ride. So I did, my last ride on the bike was about 350 miles. So I'm completely comfortable doing that many miles today to get somewhere. And I just don't know where I'm gonna camp. But I want to camp up in elevation so it's a little cooler. I haven't decided if it's gonna be up in the Cedar Breaks area, which is around 10,000 feet, or somewhere out near Bryce Canyon, which is another 75 miles from where I'm at currently. So I don't know. I'm just riding. No rain in the forecast in the high country, so for today, that is today and tomorrow. It's supposed to come back in on Thursday, so I got a window, and weather's supposed to be beautiful. So I'm just riding, and I'll plop down wherever. I got plenty of water and food with me and all the warm gear I need. My only problem is gas. So I've got 2 spare bottles of gas on the bike, and I guess it's not that big of a problem. There's plenty of places to get gas. My extra 1-gallon tank I didn't put on the bike. I don't know why. It wasn't fitting right. If that makes any sense when I was putting everything together. So I'm stuck with the stock tank, and as you well know, if you don't know, stock tanks, I don't know, 3.2, 3.4 gallons, and it just doesn't get you very far. I have yet to determine what I get out of a stock tank as far as miles. My last ride, I gassed up just before Las Vegas and made it back to St. George. That was 100 miles, and that burned 2.3 gallons. That's down I-15, the interstate, doing 70, 75 miles an hour. So I think I've got a range of 120 to 140, maybe. With the variables, I just don't know, man, to be honest with you. And I feel going as far as 140 may be pushing it. So I feel comfortable at 120 miles. I guess, I mean, that's really not a lot of, that's not that far once you get out on the dirt out in this country and stuff. It goes by quick, so I got to keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm topped off now. I've got at least 120 miles before I have to gas up again. That would get me well over to Bryce Canyon, which there's plenty of gas stations. So blah blah blah. That's really what I'm thinking. So long story short, I need to get an aftermarket tank on the bike to give me better range and give me a little more peace of mind. Other than that, we're doing good, baby. So join me for the ride, for the camp. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. Let's go have a look and see what we get into on this trip. Okay, well, just taking a short little break, but I'm up top here. This is about 9,000 feet. Or actually, it's like 9,500 feet. It feels great up here. I'm just going to head east. It would be to get up to Cedar Breaks proper. It's back this way, but I'm going to head east and continue on and ride past Navajo Lake and kind of make my way to Bryce Canyon. I'm not going to go to Bryce Canyon, but out in that area there's lots of camping or lots of national forests and stuff, so I think I'm going to take a ride out there and see what's happening. So that's the plan thus far. All right, well, I'm down from the Navajo Lake area, and I'm just going to continue making my way to Bryce Canyon. I'm actually want a little lower elevation, to be honest with you. Up there at almost 9,500, 10,000 feet, it's just cold, man. It'll be cold tonight, so maybe 8,000 feet sounds a little better to me for camping out, because I'll freeze because I'm so used to the hot weather now. But that's my plan, so I'm going to continue pushing towards Bryce. Is that clouds up in the distance, or is that smoke from a fire? Huh. Whoa, that's a fire. That's a big one. Oh. I wasn't aware there was a big fire going on. There's a nice little town here. Is this Hatch? Am I in the town of Hatch? I'm not sure, but if you blink your eyes, you'll be right through it. Nice backdrops, huh? Yeah. I could probably live here. I don't know, maybe not. This is a little too out of the way for me, I think. So there's a major fire up there in front of me. I don't know if the camera's picking it up too well or not right now, but that's all just something. The forest is burning up there. So I'm not heading that way. No, and the wind's just howling through here. That fire is going to be moving fast. I wonder if that's out at Panguitch burning. So I got some service here, and I'm looking at the Utah DNR maps, active large fires in Utah, and that's a big fire just north of Panguitch, so it's pretty far from me actually. It'll probably be okay to camp out here tonight. I don't know, it's a pretty brisk wind blowing, but probably be all right. All right, I got two canyons here. What are they called? Lucy and Casto Canyon. I don't know how interesting they are because I've never been down this road, but every time I've driven through here, I've always been like, where does that dirt road go? So we're gonna go have a look right now. Lots of traffic on these roads because of Bryce Canyon's that away, Zion Canyon's that away. So this gets lots of traffic this time of year. People drive like idiots. So be careful out here. And we're on the dirt. Oh, nice to be on some dirt. Bike feels pretty stable with all the baggage on it. Hard packed dirt road covered in gravel. Feels pretty good. A little squirrely, but my tires are aired up. I didn't air down, so I'm running, I don't know, 21 in the front, 23 in the rear, or something like that. Somewhere around the numbers. So I figured I'd be a little squirrely on this. Oh wow, I can actually see the fire now burning on the hills way in the distance. I don't think that will get to me overnight. I could be wrong, but on the horizon line are mountains and they're on fire. I can see the burning now. I'd probably be safe to camp here tonight. Wow, man. Check out all that. That's pretty cool, huh? Absolutely. No doubt about it. Some pretty cool landscapes out here near Bryce. Well, the canyons are back there, and they are hiking trails, so I can't like ride up and want to camp. But I can keep riding down this dirt road. So I'm going to turn and head back. This just kind of like wraps me back out to what, the west. I want to continue going east, so I'm going to go back out and I'm going to actually ride through this, get on the other side, then head back up into the forest that way. Give that a shot. And we're off the dirt on the asphalt again. Highway 22, 16 miles. Let's see what's on this dirt road. Yeah, we got some country back here. All right, so I've come up a little in elevation, a little cooler up here, and maybe this will be the spot for the evening. I'm just gonna ride this back and get away from the highway. Farther back I get, the less people I will encounter, or so I think. We got here. I had to turn back, so it's a pretty cool little road. Let's see where this goes. Maybe it won't get too crazy. Yeah, I like being close to those cliffs there. Did it just end? Well, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. Do a little backtracking here. All right, I'm just taking a break for a second and checking the map out. I want to get up near those cliffs back there, so I need to go back out to the road. There's another dirt road that heads off, and looks like it goes in between the cliffs there. Looks like a pretty cool place to camp anyway. Some protection, so I think I might give that a shot in there. So I'm cool, just keep on riding, you know. This is great. Hey, take a minute, get something to eat real quick. I'm starving. Here we go. Woo-wee! That looks good, huh? These dang grasshoppers are loud, man. All right, I'm heading back down again. I just need to get on another dirt road. I think that'll get me between those cliffs. So what I'm looking for is the next dirt road on my right ought to be the one. Whoa, there we go. Is this the one? Take this for a bit. This may get us farther back than the last one anyway. Hopefully it didn't get too gnarly. Get back here on it. So what I'm hoping is that it'll kind of get me in between the cliffs here and there. Man, is that thing turning into a thunderhead now? Get out of here. Oh, no, it's not locked. All right, there's no trespassing sign, so I think we're good to go. Oh, hope that road ain't too crazy up there. Steep and loose. Oh, snap. What did I just get into? Okay, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was like, uh-oh. This doesn't look too bad. Wow. This looks kind of bad. Oh. Well, it's starting to get interesting. I wonder how bad the road is right there going up the hill. I really don't want to lay this bike down. Look at the wind. The wind's just howling through here. Oh, well, this looks all right. Well, I'm where I want to be, but there is no clearing, man. It's all pretty overgrown. That's unfortunate. About right there and there. That might have been good. We'll just go down a little farther and have a look. Because this looks like a pretty cool spot. Oh, this might be it, folks. This might be it. Go back here a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be it, all right. It's the end of the road is what it is. Cool landscapes, no doubt about that. So I thought I might have found camp spot, but I was like, I sat there for a few minutes and I was like, oh, you know what? Kind of want to see what's down the road. I'm glad I did, man. It's getting pretty interesting out here. But I was going to camp back there. I'm not really sure now. I still get a few hours of sunlight and this road keeps going and it's really cool. So I just keep going down it and seeing cool stuff. So that's how it's rolling, man. It is dope out here. All right, I'm home for the night. I took another road off the secondary road and I came up a bit and here I am. This is a nice level spot. It's actually a trailhead for something. I'm not sure what, but there's no prints or anything here, so no one's been here probably this year. I'm pretty far out here, and it's got the remains of an big old fire pit, and looks like someone tried to build lean-tos over here or something, but everything's overgrown, so no one's been out here for some time. So I don't think I'll be seeing anybody out here tonight. So it looks like it's just me and the wilderness. And I like this spot. Got a nice tree for shade here until the sun goes down, and then sun will be up over there. It'll get me up in the morning. Hopefully I'll be up before that, but the road was pretty interesting coming out here. I got some interesting spots, so you know, DR's doing well. Keeping it real for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all set up, and that'll be it, man. Time to chill. So I don't exactly know where I am. I just know in the general area I'm kind of in a place called the Paunsaugunt Plateau. So that's me right there. That's a waypoint. That's where I came in at. And it's just nothing but wilderness. Bryce is somewhere down here. It's all Dixie National Forest. There's Bryce Canyon National Park. I'm above Bryce Canyon, so that's down here. So it's yeah, I'm out here and it's gonna be pretty cool tonight, temperature-wise, so it's gonna be comfortable. Yeah, awesome area. Fantastic rock formations back in there. Oh wow, yeah, very nice. Very nice, if I do say so myself. Camp is set up, out of my gear. It is chill time. I don't think I'm gonna have a fire, so it's not gonna get dark until what, close to 9, and I just don't feel like dealing with the fire, so I don't think I need one. The bugs aren't bad, and it'll be warm, but it'll cool off quick, but it won't be too cold. So I want to get some sleep, so I'll go to bed early, 9 something, read a little bit, and then I want to be up before sunrise. So that's the plan. No fire tonight. I'm going to eat something here shortly before the sun sets anyway. Still got another couple hours before that goes down, right? In about an hour and a half probably, and then that's it, man. It's a great ride today. Beautiful country, and I'm out here. I got a good spot. I'm not in the trees. The wind's heavy. I don't know if it's going to lay down or not, but I don't have to worry about a tree falling on me, so that's kind of nice. But I've got a little protection from the wind with these big trees, but a breeze to keep some air moving in the tent tonight, so I'm not going to put a fly on it. And yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Yeah. And what is for dinner? Oh, you know it. A tasty mountain house. Spaghetti with meat sauce. Freeze dried. Pour in your hot water. And you're rolling. Easy peasy. That's gonna do it. All right, for the stove, something really simple. MSR. This is just a little ultralight stove here. Very simple. Get the gas. Any outdoor store, they'll carry these fuel containers, and it just screws in, and you're ready to cook some freeze-dried food. Dinner is served. That'll work. All right, dinner's done. I wouldn't call it delicious, but it did its job. So now let's go up and have a look. That's it. Sun's going behind the hill. Want to cool off now. Tea is ready. And darkness is coming. Awesome day. So we're gonna finish the tea and then it's in the tent. A little light reading. And that's it. Lights out, baby. Well, that's it. It's nighttime. So I'm in here in my little one-person tent. This thing works pretty good. And I did put the fly on. I think it's going to get pretty chilly tonight. So I'm just going to read for a bit and then crash out. And that's about it. Yeah. Great day, awesome ride in. The wind's completely died. So this means I'll hear every sound. So I won't get any sleep at all. I'm sure I'll hear a deer or an elk or a cow or something crashing through the bushes at some point tonight. Hopefully no bears. I guess I'm in bear country, so I don't know. But other than that, should be a-okay as long as a wildfire doesn't come over that hill over there. But I still think I'm pretty far away and the wind's completely died. So that's it. Yeah, probably gonna get pretty chilly tonight. I don't know, maybe 50s, high 40s. I think I'm like at 8,000 feet. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I should be plenty warm in the bag I got. So there you have it. Awesome day, awesome ride. Beautiful country, beautiful weather. You can't ask for more than that. So this is it. I'm crashing. I'll see you in the morning. D-Rock out. Buenas noches. Buenos dias. Man, that was a long night. Hard, rocky ground. I just could not get comfortable. So I was tossed and turned. However, no wildfires, no critters, so uneventful. Now it's time to pack everything up and get moving. Sun's almost up. It needs to get up too. It's cold, man. Whew. Whew. Yeah, here we go. It's true, folks. I've achieved the impossible. I've managed to repack the bike. That's right. Yeah, that was, you know, it took me long enough. Now it's warm again. That took a minute. Oh, man. But it happened. So, yeah, traveling as light as possible is the key. I tend to be a bit of an overpacker. Have been backpacking everything. So I gotta whittle my stuff down, but that just comes from experience. And another thing, when you're coming up into cooler or cold temps, you know, you gotta have more gear anyway. So warmer gear. Anyway, yeah. She's all packed. Just gonna get back on the gravel here. We're gonna ride out of here. Oh, it's a nice morning for a ride. Wind isn't up yet. It's not cold anymore. It's just cool. It's very nice. And some chunky terrain to make it interesting. Where are you going? Oh no, I think I like that one better over here. Yeah. Get the blood pumping, right? Some agua here. Nice. It's a cold ride over the top here at 10,000 feet. I'm glad I didn't camp up here and went to a lower elevation. I would have froze. Anyway, heading down and across again. About 200 miles back to home. It was a nice long stretch riding. Wind was howling in the valleys. Bit buggy. All right, last pit stop before home. I think when it's all said and done, this will probably be around 400 miles this trip. That's pretty fun. Good riding. Well, there you have it. First solo moto camp on the DR650. I think that went rather well, if I must say so myself. I didn't see much of the wildfire this morning when I was looking around once I got to some areas where I could get some views. So I don't know if it burned itself out last night or what the story is, but I was in no danger, so that was cool, and hopefully it's out. Got pretty cold. I'm glad I camped at a lower elevation, like at 8,000 feet instead of my original thoughts were at 10,000. I'm glad I didn't do that. Boy, I would have froze last night. But all in all, awesome trip. The DR was great. It's had no problem with all the weight and luggage. Wind catches on it. It's still able to do 65, 70 miles an hour. So I've been pretty darn comfortable on the bike with the upgrades, which is the seat and the lower foot pegs. I think I'm ready to go for some pretty long trips on this bike. Just got to get my packing down straight. I think I packed a little too heavy for this, but I kind of brought some extra things in case I was going to deal with rain or something. You never know what you're going to get into in the high country out there, but Overall, fantastic. And where was I camped? The Paunsaugunt Plateau, something like that. I know I did not say that correctly, so forgive me, but beautiful country, awesome scenery. Right there, just north or so above Bryce Canyon. Yep, fantastic. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching. Lots more content on the way. Please stay safe out there. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.